on. It's that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello everybody and welcome into another edition of the Cowboys Fan Show. I'm your host Tyler Ortega, joined as always by my co-host here, Scott Jeter. Now Scott, the Dallas Cowboys are officially halfway through their 2017 campaign, sitting at 5-3, coming off that win over the Chiefs.
Yeah, they looked really good. They looked the way that they should have been looking the entire season. I think that early on in the year, we dealt with some suspension issues on the defense, then some injuries. I mean, we had Hitchens out, Sean Lee out. When this team is healthy, this is a good, solid team. I mean, top 10, maybe top 5 in the league, Tyler?
I would say top 5 at this point. You know,
yes.
And I said it last week, actually, that this is the point of the season where you start to see the contenders actually establish themselves, and Dallas is hitting their stride, say at the right time. So let's have a look at these highlights from Sunday. The Cowboys were taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, going on over there in Jerry World. Everyone expected this to be a real high-scoring game, Scott. It started out really slow-paced.
Yeah, to be completely honest with you, I was a little worried about that myself. I didn't want to have to go tit for tat with these guys. Such an explosive offense, but I mean, keeping the score low, that means the defense is playing well, and I'm happy every time.
Zeke Elliott here goes up the middle, picks up the first down. We're just about, as you can see, about 10 minutes into this game here, still scoreless. Fast forward just a little bit, we've got a penalty on the Cowboys, taking back 5 yards. Terrence Williams. This guy, we were ready to trade him, just totally get rid of him 2 weeks ago. He comes out, Scott, he goes for 141 yards on Sunday.
Yeah, he had some drop issues earlier in the season, and I mean, yeah, here it is right there. I mean, Beasley, when T. Will's playing like that, and you got Dez out there, you can't double the B's.
Yeah, and then exactly, I was going to say that leaves Cole Beasley going one-on-one there in the middle. So here goes Alex Smith, this Chiefs offense trying to get things rolling. Travis Kelce there catches the first down. Kelce had 7 catches for 73 yards and a touchdown, and he probably had the greatest touchdown celebration of the day. We'll see if that's in the highlights. Chiefs would kick a field goal here. Cowboys now in the ensuing possession. 3rd and 4. Dak barely squeezes that one into Witten, and that's got that throw right there, the little 4-yard out, squeezing it in tight window with the defender right there. That tells me Dak is maturing. Yeah,
I mean, it's still a pass that I wouldn't have preferred him to throw, to be honest with you. I mean, it looked like 6 the other way for a minute, but yeah.
And here's a first down there for DeAnthony Thomas and the Chiefs. As we're closing in on a halftime, Cowboys still up 7-3. We've got a little handoff now. Kareem Hunt, the Cowboys have really bottled him up. Excuse me, that was Tyreek Hill. Cowboys really bottled him up on Sunday, which was, you know, one of the main concerns going into that game.
Which is, I think, why you saw Tyreek Hill in the backfield there. I mean, they were really trying everything to keep this defense off of everybody back there.
So the Cowboys here, 90 seconds left to go in half number 1. It's going to be a big 3rd down coming up. Dak Prescott's going to get sacked. So the ensuing play, 3rd and 15 here. Dak drops back. And he's just going to zing one over the middle, and it's going to be brought down by Dez Bryant. Trade Dez Bryant, by the way. I saw somebody else actually saying that this weekend.
Right in the middle of 4 Chiefs right then. If you saw, they were only rushing 3 at that point. So, I mean, that was, yeah, he really had to needle that one in there.
1st and 10. Dak airs it out. Long ball. Terrence Williams comes up with it, gets down to the 10 of the Chiefs. Cowboys now in hurry-up mode. As I said, Terrence Williams, 141 yards on this day, by far a career high.
Yeah, and that was just a broken coverage right there. I mean, guys just were not respecting the T. Will on this one. And, I mean, my man had some drops, but, I mean, when you leave him that open, he's going to get that every time.
Dak now is going to scramble. This was one of his 3 carries on the day. He had 27 yards, this 1 touchdown. So Cowboys get a big touchdown before the half. Usually when a team scores before the half, they're going to come out second half, all momentum on their side. So let's see what these last 13 seconds have in store.
You always want to be the last one to score.
Yeah, for this Cowboys defense.
Yes.
You can see Dak, just a tank right there. Scott.
Yeah, we talk about those. I mean, he's just got trunks for legs right there. Hard to take him down. You're going to have to do more than swipe at his ankles.
And this play here, it's being called the Hail Mary. So they're going to dump it off to Tyreek Hill. The Cowboys playing 7 guys within 10 yards of the goal line. They just dump it off to Tyreek Hill. And I got to say, Scott, this was genius.
I honestly just didn't like the way that we played defense on that. I mean, if you guys are looking at this one at home, look at all these guys stop moving their feet. I mean, it's like they just kind of set up. They're trying to play like, hey, let everybody run up and help tackle from the backside. Tyreek Hill is too explosive. too quick for that. He's going to have a better get off than you. You're a defensive back. You know, you've got to move those feet. You got to come at him. You got to be aggressive.
So you can see there, all they're going to do is deploy the 2 tight ends right in front of Tyreek Hill, dump it off, and just basically let him work his magic. As Scott said, the Cowboys defense really got stone-footed there, and Tyreek, excuse me, that was Tyreek Hill. I get confused with the Hunt and the Hills. These guys are just so versatile, lightning quick, and that's a big touchdown for the Chiefs before the half. So they're going to get the ball after half. It's 10-14 now, following those 2 late touchdowns. And here we go, Kareem Hunt. This guy has the most yards from scrimmage coming into this game. Dallas was able to hold him to just 37 yards on the ground.
Yeah, and most of them on that run right there. They came out after the half, and this was what the issue that I had with this game was, is man, you let them get that Hail Mary right before the half, and they came out ready to score on us again. They were motivated.
So there is the touchdown pass to Travis Kelce. As he gets in, Travis Kelce, he's one of the best tight ends in the game.
Yeah.
This is what I wanted to see. I like this little celebration here. These guys are getting more and more creative with it, and I'm loving it. It's a sack race.
Yeah, the potato sack race. There it is right there.
Oh,
Fortunately, the last time we had to see that day.
Yeah, luckily. As you can see, nothing to it. Kelce just uses his body to shield the defender from that ball. Alex Smith delivers a perfect strike on that outside shoulder. Alex Smith was 25 of 34, 263 yards, had 2 touchdowns. He would throw an interception, which we'll see coming shortly. There's Dez Bryant, being the big possession receiver that he is there, picking up the first down. Now 2nd and 10, a couple plays later, it's going to be a read option there. Dak on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, great block by Witten on the outside right there also for the first down.
And that's what teams have to worry about with this Cowboys offense. They're going to run these plays time and time out in the first half, give it to Zeke every time, and then that second half they're going to come out and hit you with that read option. And this is what it's going to lead to. Ezekiel Elliott getting in for the touchdown. So he had 27 carries on the day. That was his only score. But Zeke, it was a good day for Zeke.
What do you know about 93 yards?
93 yards. And there's Alex Smith being sacked.
Sacked by David Irving. Yeah. Is he going to end up with more sacks on the year than D-Law?
You know, it sounds crazy because DeMarcus Lawrence is at 10.5 right now. David Irving's got 6 sacks through 4 games, ladies and gentlemen. Dez Bryant, get off me there for the first down on a 2nd and 9. Cowboys up by 4. We're in the 4th quarter now. Dak Prescott, he's going to hand it off. And that's Alfred Morris once again coming in to spell Zeke. And I like this. I like how they're keeping Darren McFadden fresh.
Yeah, I like it as well. I was just talking before the show that I think that they should even give Morris a few more touches just in case. I mean, if Zeke gets to play the rest of the year, you don't want to have him, 30, 35 touches a game. Let's keep him fresh as well. Looks like we're going to need him for the playoffs, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely. Now Dak, he's going to roll out here, find Cole Beasley, his 2nd touchdown of the day for the Bees. He had 4 catches, 24 yards, so nothing too big there for Cole, but, he's getting where it counts.
Yeah, if you don't double team this man, like I said, I mean, we needed a number 2 receiver to step up and really start to pull coverage. I mean, everybody's going to, safety all over the top of Dez all the time, but when T-Will's playing like he did in this game, and you can't double B's like that, he's going to be open all day.
Yeah, he's just so quick. He's so good at creating space, whether he's got a nickel corner on him, and it's even worse for the defense if he's matched up on a linebacker.
On a linebacker, no chance. No chance at all.
It's 3rd and 5 here, a little bit more than 5 minutes left to go in the ball game. And again, that Cowboys defense, we've got a Taco Charlton sighting.
We have got a Taco sighting.
First sack of the season.
Loving it right there. Hopefully this gets this young man's confidence up, and I think hopefully this is just the start of it.
And here, Jeff Heath, Scott, comes up with the interception, the aforementioned Alex Smith interception. That's his first interception of the season. He had gone something like 292 attempts before throwing a pick.
And then he got picked off by a kicker.
By Jeff Heath.
Yeah, that's right.
Of all people. No disrespect for Jeff Heath, but Cowboys fans know where we're coming from on this.
Absolutely.
Jeff Heath did that, guys.
Picked off by a kicker. Just saying.
3rd and 2 here. Dak Prescott, a little play action. He's going to bootleg it out to Terrence Williams. And T-Will, I don't know, that little army crawl celebration that T-Will did a couple times.
I'm cool with it. Good job staying in bounds.
Got to admit, that was a good veteran move there. And Alex Smith, he's going to be dragged down from behind. It doesn't matter anyway. Dallas would go on to win the game at 28-17. to 17. Dak was 21 for 33, went for 249 yards through the air, had those 2 touchdowns to Cole. So real quick, Scott, what are your thoughts?
And one on the ground. I thought the whole team played fantastically. I mean, I was trying to think who's the MVP of this game. I mean, if you guys know, you tell me. Email us in here and tell me what's going on. The D-line played fantastic. I mean, you can't say enough about the defensive backs. I mean, they shut down this explosive offense. Got an interception, the first interception on Alex Smith all year. I mean, Zeke was running the ball well. Offensive line looked good. Zero complaints at this point in the season.
And
Zero.
at this point, Dak is on fire.
Dak is on fire.
We're going to be right back, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about that defensive line as well as Dak Prescott when we return here on the Cowboys Fan Show.